we want your support to see legal mining, 1, 2, safe mining, 3, formal mining. We want you to earn more money. That's why we are pushing market opportunities to buy off, especially for artisanal miners who are vulnerable. We call for your support as citizens to structure, to formalize our activities. But we have your back. These minerals are yours. We are now talking about more jobs in the mining sector.
For several months now, President Hakainde Hichilema has been calling for the formalization of artisanal mining, a bold push to protect lives, restore order in mining communities, and ensure that rural Zambians benefit meaningfully from the minerals beneath their feet. His message has remained consistent and clear. If artisanal miners are trained, equipped, and integrated into the formal mining space, more jobs will be created, productivity will rise, and communities will begin to see real and lasting economic gains. In direct response to the President's call, the Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development, in collaboration with the Ministry of Labour and Social Security and the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprise Development, has launched a landmark nationwide training program for artisanal miners. This effort is particularly significant in areas such as Northwestern Province, one of Zambia's most mineral-rich areas, home to some of the country's largest mining operations and thousands of small-scale miners who depend on the sector for their livelihoods.
400 people have been trained. We are not tolerating illegal mining. We must fight this cage together.
This training involves a lot of aspects. We started with national values and guiding principles. We looked at occupational health and safety. We looked at the best mining practices, where we're looking at safe mining. We also looked at the financial aspects, where we talked about the access to finance, challenges that artisanal miners face in terms of financing, and also the solutions that are in place, that the government has put in place. We have also looked at the aspect of entrepreneurship and labor matters that have dealt with production and productivity. Much as these miners are not going to mine copper in the area that the areas that they will be allocated, the training that we're giving them is training for mining, and the mining is not specifically for gold, but for any mineral, and this is our emphasis even throughout our training.
Here, artisanal miners from across the length and breadth of the province have undergone intensive training designed to transform the way they work and engage with the industry. In the training program, the Ministry of Labour is taking a lead in addressing issues bordering on safety, occupational health, and the need for decent working conditions, a crucial step in reducing accidents and promoting professionalism among artisanal miners.
The mandate of the National Productivity Development Department under the Ministry of Labour and Social Security is to ensure that productivity is mainstreamed in all sectors of the economy. And so when we started promoting as government the formalization of small and artisanal miners across the country using the cooperative model, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, National Productivity Development Department, role in that intervention is to ensure that our cooperatives build systems for ensuring that they are productive. And we are doing this by focusing on the behavioral aspects, issues of mindset, in terms of how can we do more with what we have, the resources that are at our disposal, how can we do more How do we acquire the necessary skills? And while we don't have those skills, how do we collaborate with others that have those skills so that we can now build this capacity to exploit this mineral resource? And not only that, because jobs are being created, how do you ensure that these jobs are decent and productive, that they have the ingredients of a decent job, which means that they provide social protection, that the workers in those jobs enjoy rights at work, that they also have a safe working environment, and that they remain productive, and that they enjoy all the benefits that are enshrined in the law regarding employment and labor. And so this intervention of training small-scale and artisanal miners before they're issued licenses is a very, very important step at ensuring that they formalize, and not only that they also can remain competitive.
The ministry is further emphasizing good workmanship as the backbone of increased productivity and sustainable mining practices. The ministry is guiding miners on the importance of formal business structures, including the registration of small-scale miners who have already formed cooperatives.
Whatever involves the production of goods and services involves work, and we are interested in anyone who is doing that. So when this work results into a profit or a pay, then it becomes employment. If I'm paying myself, then I'm in self-employment. If somebody has engaged me, there's a relationship between the person who has engaged me and myself. There's an employment which is as a result of the contract between the employer and the employee. So the Ministry of Labour ensures that wherever there is work, wherever there is employment involved, there is also fairness, there is also lack of abuse, there is no exploitation, there is safety and health. So we look at the nature of the jobs that have been created, which these cooperatives who will be engaged in artisanal mining will create. The training that is being held here for artisanal miners is very important to us, and we are actually very happy to be part and parcel of it. So particularly for artisanal mining, what we are saying is that the jobs that will be created should be jobs that will promote these very important principles, because these are the ones that enhance productivity.
This initiative is not just a training exercise. It stands as a blueprint for responsible and modern artisanal mining across the country. With more than 200 cooperatives now certified, Northwestern Province is poised for more inclusive and community-centered growth.
I am very, very grateful for this opportunity because initially we were illegal miners, but the government has facilitated this program to help us know the right steps to take in the mining industry. I am going to apply all of this knowledge to not just my cooperative members but to the society as well.
Tunasakili infurumendi hakuchuleteraku ino mpinji yakuira chutangie ni yoma kulonda chwakaina kutangisha kuninana akwecho adi kuna ku kinkonge mining anachutangishi hakudikinga kumvwaliru ku irunga kwena kuna kuchwaka shakamanga mwakuhembera herunga ichi ninana akwecho ejima anafumi kuna kwa kulehi niwena achwesha kuinzana kuzata chiwahi na kuchuhembera irunga dechu chiwahi.
What you have done a very commendable job, which has helped us as small-scale miners to have where to start from. You've equipped us with issues to deal with how to deal with our workers, and now we should appreciate their efforts by being good law-abiding citizens.
Ichuma chimu chukuchwinkang of nimpwila kulonda ninechi chuna kufunta kunikala hera kuma cooperatives na kuyana kukwasha kwa kwechu na kuyila encourage kulonda ana abulu kwiruki insangu nuwena aholokelimu na kwenda muchengi na kuyilamu mulonga mweni munatweshi kuchwinka uswa mukuchwinka na wanu kukoleka.
Attending this workshop was quite beneficial to me and to the cooperative because the attitude and the way that we have been doing mining now will change. We have been always doing illegal mining, but with this training, that's giving us the idea now of conducting legal mining that will be able to provide the safety and to the people that we are going to employ and the way that we are going to work on our mines.
Mfunjire wabena kuitufundishamo kefunjire moya wa mabingi mambo itushinkura bongo pamo tune meso pakubamba tumone betu afana kuba kuivwanga mubuno bukomo wakupoya byakupoya poya maboya jimu mushiji babena kuitufundisha betu afainwa kutweja abantu bakubamba tusebeze nabo mwana mu cooperatives aba kutafana kutweja no beba ningiru kabiji ne betu afainwa kuibasunga.
We've heard from the participants. One participant came out and said, why are we getting this message now? Why are we getting this issue of mindset now? Because if we heard about this productivity many years ago, it would have been better. So our expectation from this is that once they get the training, they go utilize the information to create value. We are looking forward to a time when we will sit down and see, okay, from the cooperatives that we train, how many are actually operating and operating very well? How many are paying attention to these human needs of social security, occupational safety and health, and also issues of productivity? This is what we are looking forward to from these cooperatives that we have trained.
It is without doubt that government remains determined to see that the mining sector prospers, and training artisanal miners remains a critical pillar in shaping a safer, more productive, and more equitable industry.